Everybody's talking about it. Everybody got something to say. Well, let me talk about it. Let me give my impressions, my usage over these past couple days of the iPhone XS Max. Let me tell you how I really feel about it. My name is CJ. This is CJ Knows Tech, where I love to talk tech and anything creative. Today we're talking about this beautiful, big, voluptuous beauty, the XS Max, and how I really feel about it after using it consistently every day since I've gotten it. Now, I've had this bad boy since release day. Got it, pre-ordered it, got it on to arrive on release day. Sorry for the stutter. But yeah, a lot of people were able to get it to arrive on the release date. It wasn't as hectic of a release as, say, last year's iPhone X. Now, everyone has something to say about the XS Max lately. There's been a lot of controversy, a lot of just, insults and drama flying behind this phone here. Great publicity, baby, because iPhone is the talk of the tech community right now, big time. Even with the iPhone XR, XS, XS Max, it's the headline. Now, I am a proud owner of the XS Max, and I am happy. My user experience is good. This phone has been great. The camera is booming. Now, I know they just released some new little, whatever they calling it, Chargegate with the front-facing camera and the skin smoothing and so forth. I mean, Samsung been guilty of that for a while. I guess now Apple is a part of it too. Yeah, now, I don't know much about that side. I don't take a ton of selfies, so I'm gonna leave that one alone. I'm already kind of smooth, so maybe I don't notice it as much. Maybe you more rough-faced folks might. No, I'm just joking. I'm just playing. But so yeah, that's the thing. I'm not too deep into that. I get it. Another thing that had came out, they were talking about connection issues with Wi-Fi and LTE. So far, I haven't had the issue with mine. It's nothing apparent to me. I'm able to access all of my data. I'm getting nonstop notifications and comments throughout the day. I'm getting them. They're coming through. I'm able to access all my social medias, everything so far. The one thing I did notice is only when I'm in a certain place, in certain area. Because I think if I go now, hold on, let me record my screen so that you guys can see what I'm talking about. I love that iPhone comes with a built-in screen recorder. All right, we're recording right now. It's when I open up YouTube and say if I go to the subscription feed or see like that didn't take that long. Sometimes to get the videos, like the actual thumbnails that pop up, it takes a while. Right now it's booming. So like, that's what I'm saying. Like in my location, let's do the speed test right now. Let me go ahead and download that really quick. I don't even know where my app store is. Let's see. So if I go in here and I get the speed test, no results. Oh, I'm in the wrong store. Duh, CJ, that ain't the app store. All right, so let's go in here into the app store. Go ahead, let that load up really fast. I'm gonna check my speeds right now. This is Wi-Fi right here, you know what I'm saying? I'm on what, the 5 gigahertz or whatever right now? I think that's the one I'm connected to. Now, you don't need to know my location. No. All these people always want to know. Do not allow. Come on, man. What y'all doing? Hit go. Let's see how fast it moves. Let's see what kind of speeds we get. You know what I'm saying? Bam, maxing out. At least for me. Now, we all know different models have different issues. Mine's obviously doesn't have an issue. We smashing 216, you know what I mean? Up is so-so. Now I'm on cable. I don't have the files and the, what do you call that? The gigabit. I ain't on that. It ain't in my area. I wish it was, and I'm super salty for all of you that do have it, and that's probably why I didn't get my Apple Watch to land on release date for a delivery and stuff, because all you gigabit Apple fans. So as you can see right here, I hit 216 download, 11.8 upload. Mine is pretty sweet. So that scraps that. Let me go ahead and end this recording. How do I do that? Screen recording, stop, bam. So that's the two gates. We already talked about them, out of the way. I don't have any issues with those. Okay, so I just want to jump in real quick right here because I had addressed a few issues that have been coming up with the XS Max as far as with my device. And now there's been a new one. And they're calling this one Charging Gate or Battery Gate. Hey, look, let me just say one thing really quick, really fast. is looking for a gate. One little thing pops, oh, we got a new gate. Like everyone wants to be the person to find the next gate with Apple products. Hey man, I'm with you. If there's an issue, let's bring it up. Let's bring it to the forefront and so forth. But I think a lot of y'all getting a little out of hand. So someone was asking me, did I have the charging gate issue? Got my lightning cable right here. You know what I mean? Shout out to Anchor for the super long one I needed for this video. My thing is in whatever kind of mode it has to be in. And it charges. I just want you guys to think about this. This is a software, more than likely, type of issue. Something that Apple, I'm pretty sure, will address and can fix. Seems to be software, because it's not just the 10S and 10S that this is affecting. I think this is an iOS 12 or some type of software glitch. I think we're getting a little out of hand. Everyone's trying to find their way to stick it to Apple. Just want to address that real quick. You know what I'm saying? Had to cut this in real fast. Now back to the original video of what I was talking about. Yeah, how I've enjoyed this thing for the last, week or however long it's been. All right, I'm out of here. This display looks freaking amazing. Now, I don't know if I got the Samsung one. I'm glad I probably did. Now, that's another thing that they've been talking about is the blue shift with the display. Now, as stated, all OLEDs have a blue shift, but it's all at different levels and so forth. Tilt that bad boy, you know what I mean? You don't get the blue shift, I think, until you get like that far lower. Let me see. And like with that whole blue shift thing, it's funny. I didn't even notice it. I've never noticed it on any of the OLED panels because I'm not looking at my device in that way and so forth. I'm not having those issues. Man, I tell you, some of the things that people look to pick at and complain about are ridiculous. I think this phone release has been a prime example of just people just picking and looking for anything to complain and fuss about. Oh, it doesn't have to, we didn't get any innovation and so forth. It's an S year. You guys want these companies to do the impossible every year and so forth. Like, relax a little bit and be grateful for the technology that we do have in today's devices. Now, I'm not co-signing the prices. Apple, Samsung, y'all need to come down, man. Let's talk about it. Beautiful phone, beautiful look, beautiful display, beautiful colors, beautiful design. That's what Apple is known for. This thing looks great and it performs great, super snappy. You guys already know iOS is known for being snappy, and it's iOS 12, baby. You know what I'm saying? Let me see. Hold on. How do we get to the you know what I mean? I don't close applications. Did you see how fast that was? You know what I'm saying? All the way to the end. Bam. Let's go back. Fast. Lightning fast. That's what iOS gets you. Now, if you got an older device and you got iOS 12, you feeling these speeds too. And that's the whole point with Apple phones is iOS. It's the software, baby. Not to mention this nice, sleek, elegant design. That's the plus. But the big deciding factor for Apple phones is the iOS. So everything's snappy, everything fast, everything performs as I expected. Camera outperforms what I expected. These smartphone cameras are getting great, and now that they're implementing artificial intelligence to simulate and emulate the things you get out of big cameras like the ones that I use, such as bokeh, that's deep. And the fact that you're able to change aperture and not just change blur, aperture, you're talking my language. This is what we talk when we do these type of videos, is apertures. I'm probably at a f2.2 right now on this one. This one's at a f3 or something, so you get more wide range. You know what I mean? Still got a light little bokeh popping off. Not as deep as I can get it. I get it to 1.8, but 2.2 is enough butter for me. We can only expect the iPhone camera to get even better. So let's see. It's super fast, lightning fast. It looks great. The display is amazing, beautiful. It's either Samsung or LG. I don't know who made it. I'm hoping I got the Samsung one. All of those gates and all of these issues that people are bringing to the forefront, I don't really have issues with them. My LTE is working. My Wi-Fi is booming. What is it? The display on mine is not like crazy noticeable. What else was there? There was the, and I don't take selfies, so I'm not really into the new camera gate or whatever. I'm coming from the iPhone 10 to the iPhone XS Max. Now, I did it for the bigger display. and the fact that I like to have, gotta get the every year thing. But if you got the iPhone 10, no need to upgrade, especially once you get iOS 12. You running at the same, get down, unless you want the bigger display. But it's probably smarter to wait till next year, get the bigger display plus the new design, if there is one, hopefully, Apple. Now, anyone who has any other phone other than the iPhone 10 and you have yet to convert over to the new design, I would say getting the iPhone XS or XS Max will be an apparent upgrade. You will notice it. My boy Roberto Blake, shout out to him. He came from the iPhone, I think iPhone 8 Plus to the iPhone XS Max, I think he grabbed. And he just tweeted out the other day that he's just loving the experience and so forth. And he notices the difference. But in conclusion, my use of the iPhone XS Max has been wonderful, great. I love it. Oh, and another thing I really want to address is, it's boring. That's the new headline. iPhones is boring. When have the iPhones never been boring? You know what I'm saying, man? Okay, let me put it to you this way. Yes, you get all these crazy features when you get a lot of these other phones and so forth, and it's hype, it's exciting for a while. But then with all new things, the excitement fades after a while. Same thing with the iPhone. The most exciting thing about the iPhone is the pre-order night, the release day, the few days after that, and then life is back to normal. That's with any new thing, any new device. So all it is, the iPhone is meh, the iPhone is boring. Man, y'all wildin', yo. So all that iPhone, this is boring and so forth, please ignore those. Please. Because this is a great device. You're cheating yourself if you're at that point to where you would need an upgrade. I'm talking older phones or different models than the iPhone 10. If you're holding off for the iPhone 11, respect. It's probably a smart thing to do. Do your research. Go check it out in person. I mean, anything you grab, you can always return if it doesn't satisfy you. Anyways, I just want to end all the drama, all the nonsense, all of this down talk on the iPhone XS Max. This is a great phone. The color is great. The look is great. iOS 12, regardless what device you have, is freaking amazing. Enjoy it. Love all this tech. Appreciate it. Instead of hating all the damn time. I'm done with you guys. All right, man. My name is CJ. This is CJ Knows Tech, where I love to talk tech and anything creative.